Good afternoon. I've got my English muffins under wrap. They have to sit for 45 minutes before I can cook them, so I'm gonna make my coffee and my eggs. I have to scoot this over away from the burner. I think that is Virginia creeper climbing up my crabapple tree. I pulled it out last year, well, every year, and it just keeps coming back. So breakfast is gonna be coffee, a Parmesan cheese omelet, and a couple sausages I took out of the freezer and air fried. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna come back and make the English muffins. I'll probably be too full to eat one of them. I might eat half of one. They've risen up a little bit, so it's time to cook them. So they puff up when you put the lid on and cook them like this. I do have a video on making these all the way back to making the dough. I didn't think anybody would want to see all that again. So you cook them for 6 to 7 minutes on one side, flip them, and cook them another 3 minutes on the other. No oil or anything is used, you just put them in there as is. It is a non-stick pan though. The English muffins are done. I'm going to eat the smallest one with some apricot preserves. And then I'm going to shower because I'm still in my nightgown. And I'm going to go get some glasses, reading glasses, I think. So I went to the dollar store and I found some reading glasses. I am going to wash these if I can get them unpackaged. But they're purple. Aren't they pretty? Okay. I cannot get them undone. Thank you all for your ideas about where to go. Did I say I got these at Dollar General? I almost bought some potting soil from them, but they wanted $6 for a tiny little bag. I can't remember how much mine was. I have to look. Yeah. And then I looked at the toilet paper there and it was outrageous. It could just be that everything's going up. So I am super hungry. I even drove by the little burger place in town. And of course it was closed. It's always closed on the weekends. I don't know why I even thought it would be open, but I almost went to Walmart because I do need some toilet paper, but I have enough to get me through a few days. So yeah, I had a handful of this stuff. I had 2 of these. I had a pot. I had a bunch of stuff that I really didn't need. So I went and planted one of the marigolds I promised my daughter for her balcony. So I'm going to start another one. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so I'm going to start another one. I'm going to soak the seed and then get some potting mix. But yeah, I'm so hungry. I might have to eat another one of these English muffins. I think I'm just going to do laundry and read today. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I was hoping there would be some asparagus so I can eat it for my lunch, but there was none yet. With all the rain, I'm expecting there to be some tomorrow though. And I think I'm going to, so there are 3 there's 3 zinnias out in the pond, straight out front in the watermelon garden. And I think I'm going to move them somewhere else and put the rest of the swamp milkweed in there, since they like to be wet. I don't think it's good for the zinnias to be in that garden. My watermelon still hasn't sprouted yet. Those are new seeds. Those are from last year. So they should be any day now coming up. My little, the butternut squash is coming up really good though. I don't know if you saw it in the video I just took. Looks like they're doing really good. They're starting to pop up. So I'm going to attempt to open my glasses. There we go. Why do they gotta make things so hard? I hate wearing glasses. Did I say that? Oh, they're so annoying. Okay. I'm gonna find me something to eat. So I decided to warm up some chicken and rice that I made a while ago. I've got to make the rice and thaw the chicken and rice out, the chicken dish out. It's like a chicken stew, I guess. And I have to make some rice. I don't have any cooked rice. So anyway, when I woke up this morning, I woke up twice. The first time was to a very loud, chewy sounding dog bark. Just one, very loud. I know I was dreaming it, but it kind of freaked me out because he's been gone. If you don't know, my dog Chewy, I had to put him to sleep back in January, and so it kind of freaked me out. I had to get up and walk into the kitchen, look out on the porch, make sure nothing weird was happening, because it kind of unnerved me a little bit. And then I went back to bed. But I realized I never started his seeds. I remembered a week or two ago, and then I tried to find them and I couldn't find them. I did find them yesterday finally. So these are from the animal hospital where I took him. I guess they're wildflowers, but I meant to start these when I started all my other plants and I totally forgot. So either tomorrow or Monday, I'm going to get some potting soil and I'm going to start them. I have no idea. It doesn't say what they are. Just gonna read the little poem. I'm not a poem person, but this is what is on their little card that they sent. I'm still here. Yeah, I can't read this. I can't read this. Okay. I'm gonna leave them out so I can start those. So I'm back in my bedroom. This is a one of those metal pictures my son gave me one year. Can't remember if it was a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, but it looks, he's shaped like Chewy, and I guess that's why he got it. But there's also other dogs in here. One that looks like his dog Luther. And this one over here looks like Emily. I don't know who this dog is. Maybe Sheba. She was a golden retriever. But I thought that was kind of neat that all the silhouettes in this look like one of my dogs. Or our dogs, I should say. This is my lunch. Chicken and rice. It's gonna be good on this rainy, dreary day. Well, I managed to do a couple loads of laundry. I have one more to do tonight. I also managed to sweep the floors through the house. And that's about all I did. I still haven't cleaned the gardening trays because every time I make some food and then I have to wash the dishes because I want to use my kitchen sink so I don't have to bend over in the bathtub and scrub them. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just hoping it stops raining soon. I know it's supposed to rain off and on for the next 4 or 5 days or something crazy. I hope it doesn't kill my zinnias out there in the pond. I probably need to try and move those tomorrow if I can. I have no idea what I want for dinner. I might just eat some more of the chicken and rice. It kind of sounds good. I also have some leftover, what is it called? That sounds good too. Sauerkraut. It's Del Monte canned, which isn't the best sauerkraut in the world. I opened it the other day, and was it yesterday? I don't even remember. Yesterday or the day before. And I ate it with a bratwurst out of the freezer. And now I have rice, so I might, that kind of sounds good. A bratwurst with rice and sauerkraut. I might do that. So I'm gonna go and read finally after I edit this video and start my last load. I'm washing up my bedding now. I'm getting to the point where I hate my duvet cover because it takes forever to get it back together again, because you have to shove it in to the duvet into the duvet cover and tie it, and then it doesn't lay flat for a long time. It takes forever to lay flat and look nice again. Part of me kind of hopes it rips the duvet cover so I can just go back to using either the duvet without a cover, or maybe I could tie-dye the duvet itself and just use I could tie-dye it in my bathtub. Although I think it would stain my tub. It's one of those plastic tub enclosures. It's too big to do on the sink. Maybe I could just do it a solid green to match my walls in my bedroom. My bedroom walls are green, more of a minty green, a light minty green than the like spring green that's in here. I kind of wish I had used this color back in there instead of what I did use. But my bathroom's pink, pale pink, and I wanted something that complemented the pink. So I did the minty green. I had a mint green bedroom when I was a teenager. After I started making money, my dad let me paint the whole room, the tiny little room. I got new curtains that matched. They were green and white, and he even let me take the closet doors out and put like, I bought a set of thin curtains that match, like sheer curtains in my closet that kind of match the heavier curtains on the window. Yeah, because I grew up mostly in white, with white walls, because my dad was in the Navy. We couldn't paint anything crazy colors. So yeah, I don't like white walls. I couldn't wait to have my own place so I could paint whatever colors I wanted, and I did. So do you like white walls or do you like color? I don't like dark colors. I gave my daughter the back bedroom, the master bedroom, when she was a teenager because she was having a bunch of her friends over to spend the night, and I was working long hours, and I thought it'd be better if they had their own bathroom and they could stay back there and not disturbing when I was trying to sleep. So she painted it, she wanted to paint it black. And I said no. So she painted it, we painted it a very dark, dark purple. It was horrendous. And I love purple, but not for a wall. It was very dark. It took a lot of primer and paint to paint over that. The one after that was like when I took it back over again, I painted it a creamy beigey yellow, kind of very light. I can't even describe it because I wanted something bright that I could see the centipedes on. Yeah, have to have a light color in this house because of the centipedes and who knows what else is crawling around. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna pull out another one of the bratwursts and air fry it, warm up some rice and sauerkraut because I need to eat that up. I might freeze the whatever's left of the sauerkraut. I don't know. I used to just leave stuff in the fridge, and I still kind of do sometimes beyond when I should, but I'm really trying not to do that. So everything's going in the freezer. Yeah. So I'm gonna warm up some food and start my washer. I didn't want to start the washer when I was talking to y'all. The dryer is going, but the washer sounds like a plane's taking off sometimes. So y'all take care. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.